Guys, it's time for part 2 of Mjolnir. This time, electronics. So, this is not cheap. I got two 777 servos right here by Reefs. I've got a Reefs Micro 99 for the dig. I've got a Holmes Hobbies BRXL ESC. I've showed you guys this one before. It's been around a little bit. And a Holmes Crawlmaster Magnum 540 11 turn. This is what's going into Mjolnir today. Take a look. This is some awesome stuff right here, guys. So the Crawlmaster Magnum 540 11 turn, the two 777s, the Micro 99. Now I've already got the JSTs on the BRXL ESC right here, so those will power the servos. The ESC will power the receiver and the Micro 99. So yeah, all that is going in. Now I've been using the Micro 99 in all my Capra transmission vehicles, and it really works great. But this mount right here from Spare Time Hobbies, you can actually use a normal size servo on that. And no, I would never ever put a 777 in there. It would just break stuff. So not needed. Micro 99 is going to be perfectly fine. Triple sevens are in. Compression looks great. I am right there. And the back one kind of surprises me because it actually fits perfect as well. It gets close, but it does not connect, so that is awesome. I just can't leave any body mounts hanging down. Not a problem at all. I'm happy with the clearances. Beautiful. Oh, and just in case you guys are wondering about why I keep choosing the Capra driveline, is my preference is servo on axle for accuracy. And although I am still using the plastic servo mounts, I've yet to break one. Now I have noticed sometimes they will flex just a little bit, and maybe in my crazy mind that's a little bit of give to, kind of act like a servo saver. Maybe. Don't really know. Now it's time to get into the Micro 99 and the horn and a few other little parts and pieces. So this is what I did right here. This particular mount actually has a servo a little bit higher than like a stock Capra. The stock Capra, you actually have to take that little shoulder off and cut this down a little bit to make it work, just because of the different positioning right here. But this one, that right there works just fine. You can also use a metal horn, but it's not really needed for this application, even though some of mine have metal horns. But this right here would be just fine. Beautiful. Now, got both servos in. I did take it all the horns are off because, well, you really want to get everything centered up and set endpoints before you start just bolting on horns. Now, it's time for the ESC. Okay guys, we're going to power this thing up for the very first time, and well, obviously no horns or anything like that. Powering up a vehicle for the very first time is always a little bit nervous for me. Okay, I need to calibrate the ESC. Yep. Obviously, there are no drive shafts as well. So we're going to go ahead and calibrate the ESC real quick. And this ESC has no, make sure all my trims are right. Make sure my sub trims are good. Yep, everything's zeroed out. Check endpoints. Yep, everything is good to go there. Okay. So now to do this, you got to do it kind of like crazy because it doesn't have a on-off switch. You got to hold full throttle. Make sure I got. Yep, two's reversed. All right, so I got to hold full throttle, power this thing up, and then that's when I'll get my calibration, and we'll hear all that. This is kind of fun. Okay. And yeah, I didn't even get that all the way in. I'm just sitting there holding it, hoping I don't mess up in the meantime. Looks like it's going to be good. Yeah, beautiful. Now, Holmes does a pre-break-in on these motors, but there's not, I don't feel they're completely broken in, but just going to check some steering real quick. Front servo is working, rear servo is working. That's working right there. Now I've got that on this button right here. And the four-wheel steer uses these two buttons. Usually I put the dig down here, but you know, for the four-wheel steer and all the features, I had to use this radio because it controls everything right here. Super quick to get to. Plus it makes it easier for one-handed driving. And that's a big bonus for me. So, with all that set in place, now I can set some trims and figure some things out. Okay guys, the way this works is you got your steering right here. You push this forward. Now it's front steer only. Pull it back, you're into four-wheel steer. Pull it back again, rear steer only. Now while you're in four-wheel steer and you push this button right here, now you're in crab steer. So that's what I've got this set up for. And the front servo is on the outermost hole, as where that's going to be, you know, climbing for the most part. So the front should be light for the most part. Not that it's going to matter with these servos, but the rear I have set on the middle hole of the horns. That's what I'm referring to here. So I may have slightly less throw on the rear, a little bit more on the front, and I'm totally fine with that. I haven't done any bend of the links or any of that stuff yet. So anyways, it is what it is. I still don't have drive shafts on it either, so guess I got to get those on. So guys, I got to clean up the wiring, get the drive shafts built, get the wheel hexes on, and hopefully in the next video we'll actually get a test drive of some kind with this thing. So this is where we're going to leave it this time. So guys, this build right here with the Spare Time Hobbies chassis and all that, it can be absolutely replicated by anybody, and quite a few guys have replicated the Optimus 3 build. Could you buy the chassis from Spare Time Hobbies? You get the full Optimus bundle, and you can actually get it with the Capra transmission or a 3-gear transmission belly. So you can totally just modify that as you want. But you know, this is totally buildable. by anybody. There's nothing custom on it. It can all be bought and bolted together. That's what I like about my recent builds. I used to really fabricate, build the links, build all this stuff, partly because I felt I needed to. Not anymore. I mean, you can fabricate your links and all that stuff, but you know, just buy it and bolt it on. It's actually a pretty cool thing to just bolt them on. So guys, in that description are links to all the stuff on the Mjolnir build. So chassis, everything is down there, so you can absolutely replicate this build just like many have done with Optimus 3 right there. You know, it can just buy it, bolt it on. So guys, in that description are affiliate links: eBay, Amazon, AMain, Walmart, Red Cat, and Midland Radios. If you guys need parts or pieces, use those links to go check out with whatever's in the cart. Every little bit helps. And guys, hopefully you liked the video. Make sure you're subscribed, and thank you all for watching.
If you guys like what you see, make sure you're subscribed. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. If you really like what you see, consider clicking on that join button down below. With that, you can actually become a channel member. Members get early viewing of many of the videos and, you know, a little bit more personalized. Guys, thank you all for watching.